good many runs, and then I got up to bat again, and I stole a second, and then stole a third, and when I was still in the third, the catcher threw it, and it hit me on my chest, and I tried to get up, but I couldn't, and knocked out.
Once the two nurses, there was actually Cindy Harrington on my team and Deanna Gilbert from the opposing team, started CPR, and it probably was a couple of minutes, but it seemed like hours and hours for me. I just continued to call his name, Kyle, Kyle, Kyle. And Cindy was doing chest compressions, and Deanna was giving Kyle his breaths. So after this went on for 1 to 2 minutes, he finally gasped and started breathing again, and I heard everybody say, "He's back." At that point, there just aren't words to explain that entire length of time, seeing my child laying on the field, not responding, not being able to do anything about it. And I was just remember thinking how grateful I was that these nurses were here and did this, because they had called 911, but they weren't there. It wasn't their fault. They got there very quickly from what everybody said, but it wasn't as quick as it needed to be. So I wouldn't understand at that point. What I understand now is that Kyle is alive because they were there and did that. He has no brain damage. He has nothing. He is a healthy kid with a healthy heart who just had a freak accident happen. And if it was not for them knowing CPR and getting it started immediately, that day would not have turned out like it did. If anything else good besides Kyle being alive and with us can happen from this, I just hope that people will understand how vitally important it is to know CPR and to respond so quickly, because it makes a difference in saving a life. Slapping one out of the park. And here's where they were Mississippi State Championships. Here's a runner-up from a tournament. Here's Kyle pitching. Here's Kyle pitching again. And just a lot of shots from his years in baseball. Here he is with the St. Louis Cardinals player out on the field warming up.